Hi, everybody. Good morning. I know you guys are probably seeing this later at night. This is the Thrive On gathering. Today, I'm actually on the road, so I wasn't able to do a live with everybody. But I really still wanted to be able to leave you with a positive message and an uplifting thought for the day. So, right now we are in the midst of great change on this planet, and it's not just one area. It's like the whole planet is really being affected by what is going on. And with that change, change can be scary, but it doesn't have to be negative. Even though on the surface it looks like there's a lot of negative activities that are happening, there is also a lot of really good that's coming out of it, a lot of coming together and realizations that we wouldn't make otherwise without the things that are happening. And it really, it's such an exciting time to be alive, but we also kind of have to be mindful of how we're focusing on what it is that is going on, because whatever we're focusing on is what we're going to be creating. I know we've talked a lot about this, but right now more than ever, it's like where our focus lies is very, very vital. And we can see the things that are falling apart, but they're falling apart so that something else can come together. So nothing happens in a vacuum. It doesn't just happen one way. It actually has a lot of the ripple effects, of the things that it's going to affect coming down the road. And I just want to, remind you to really stay focused on the things that are working out, stay focused on the things you want to bring in, instead of, if you see something that's not quite what you would like, it's like, okay, what would that look like? So if you see like some, let's just say violent, protests and things that are going on, okay, well, there's also a lot of peaceful demonstrations and communities coming together and, networks, people networking and meeting new people and being able to step out of their box. So maybe on one hand, it really does look negative, but on the other hand, there's a lot of positivity. And when we focus on that positivity, we bring more of it towards us. And that's what we really want to do. So bringing that love, that oneness, that creation in. And this morning when I was like, okay, I have to make this video and kind of thinking about what my message was, it was really interesting because I have this book and I haven't looked at it in quite some time. It's a mandala coloring book, and it's called Notes from the Universe. Enjoy the journey. And as soon as I opened it up, this happens a lot with books. They jump out. It's just like, hey, look at me. And so as soon as I opened it up, this was the page that I opened to. There are millions of reasons why a dream might be considered irrational, unreasonable, and a silly waste of time. On the other hand, I can think of one that blows them all out of the water. We're in this together. There is no breath you take or step you make that we don't all share. And that's a really powerful message. And also, I was reminded a couple different times this week on really just that, staying focused on the positive and surrendering so that, we're putting the things out there that we want to have come to us, but we're asking for what we want, but we're letting the universe show us how. So we're kind of surrendering it to the universe, take care of this, bring this to me. And when we do that without trying to interfere, oh my gosh, things work so much better. I've had to do a lot of getting out of my own way in my life. And the more I do it, the better it gets. So I really encourage you guys to kind of try to do that. Just like put out your request to the universe. It's like, this is what I really want to see. And then I just let it flow off like a balloon. Like I do a lot of balloons. So it's like, okay, you see that balloon floating away, going to the universe, and the universe receives that and responds back. It's part of the conversation we're constantly having with the universe. And I also was reminded of one of my favorite artists, and the very simple message, that's another thing is like the KISS effect, the keep it simple, stupid. We don't have to make things more complicated, but that sometimes, a lot of times, is what we end up doing. But when we keep it simple, is also when we stay out of our own way. And today, I just want to leave you with a message that has really been around for quite a while from a person who really, was just one of those leaders and way showers of love and through music. And I hope this message reaches you and kind of really resonates with where we are today and where we want to go. So, everybody, namaste. Love you guys so much. And I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Next week, I hope we're going to be live again. I'm not sure about my travel schedule. Like all of a sudden, life is opening up again. So I'm, working with it. But until then, much love, many blessings to you. And until next time.